Terrorists are the real winners of Tinubu'S rigging. Aisha Yusufu speaks. Welcome to the news and thank you for tuning in to listen. Please subscribe to our channel to get notified when we post her juicy news update. Please click on the notification bell. Right activist Aisha Yusufu has revealed the real winners in the last presidential election. Speaking on Wednesday, Yusufu said terrorists are the real winners of the alleged rigging carried out by President Bola Tinubu in the last presidential election. Posting on X, Yusufu wrote, and I quote, "Terrorists are the real winners of Tinubu's rigging. They have a field day and they're having a ball at the expense of citizens' lives." Her comment is coming amid the recent surge in killings and abductions in the Federal Capital Territory (FCT) and other parts of the country. While several people are abducted in the FCT, hundreds were killed in attacks in Plateau State. The attacks led to Plateau State government declaring a curfew in the Mangu area of the state on Tuesday. However, despite the curfew, terrorists struck again on Wednesday, killing about 20 people. Now, I will totally agree with Aisha Yusufu. Do you understand? Totally agree with her. Terrorists are indeed having a field day. And let me break it to you. This is not just Plateau. It is not just the FCT. If you live in this country, perhaps anywhere you live in this country, it is high time, in as much as it has not, it is spreading, but it is not touching you now. Please don't treat any news you hear about insecurity. Don't treat it with consign me attitude. Remember, now this no consign me attitude, that is what is even making Nigeria to collapse more than it needs. Something will happen because it is far from you. I'm begging. As far as saying, I beg, I don't know. As far as saying, not touching me, I am fine. We should not have that attitude. Something happens in the north, now them. It happened for the east, now them. It happened from the south. We should have an attitude of what happens to one happens to all of us. Everything, whether it is good or bad. Do you understand? Something happened for north. It is supposed to mean, okay, something happened. And I know many people are not going to, they're not going to relate to what I'm saying. But that is how it should be in this country. We are supposed to be united. We are supposed to, it should be us, most especially us, the electorate, most especially us, the masses, against the government. But today, what do we see? People are being pitched against themselves. Most especially, people who are being pitched against them are not politicians, the masses, the electorate. So this is not a time where you hear insecurity happening and you're like, I beg Nabuja Jenaide. These things are getting closer to everyone by the day. And this is not a matter of God forbid and you put your hand around your head and say God forbid. No. There's a time where you start looking at it closely. These people that you have been hearing in the news that it happened to, Nigeria happened to. How do you think, once upon a time, there were those people that hear it and they're like, now wow, and they continue with their life. Do you understand? Now, I'm not saying there is something we should do, but I think it is time we should be worried. It is time we should be on our toes. And do you know what? This insecurity is creeping into states. Not just the FCT, not just Plateau, not just Benue, not just Borno, not just Kaduna, not just Katsina. It is creeping into southern areas. There are places I have started seeing news. I have not read news on these places based on what's called security, based on kidnapping, based on people getting missing, based on terrorism, and I'm seeing it and I'm like, what is going on? This is not the time to fully relax and say God forbid, and we think God forbid will actually cure anything for us. They are cashing out heavily. Of course, we keep saying it, the government has a hand in the insecurity that is plaguing this country. I've told us, and I know it is no longer news, that for every state, you get a security kind of fund for every state monthly. The way your allocation comes monthly, you get a security kind of fund monthly. So some people, they have converted that security fund to their own pocket money. And this money we are talking about is not small money. It's not in millions. I am telling you, it's not in millions. If it is in millions, make you know say it is close to the end. It is getting close to. No, it's not in millions. I can tell you people categorically. It's not small money. Some people have converted it to their pocket money. And so, they don't want insecurity to end. If you be like say this insecurity don't end, they will use their hand, cause it to come up again so that the funds can keep coming in. You cannot tell me that these people have no jam now. You can't. Their boss is in power. The real victims are the Agbadorians. No, I don't think so. Sincerely, I don't think so. Why I'm saying this is because it is not, how am I going to say it? It's not just the Agbadorians, a lot of people who did not support him, people who supported him, all are actually going through this insecurity. It's just a reminder, Tinubu is not your president. If you are concerned about insecurity, maybe reach out to your conman president Obi. Let him quickly help address the issue by mobilizing the favorite terrorist and the apple of his eyes, IPOB. Well, unfortunately, I have not seen IPOB in the news recently. I have not seen. And I don't think IPOB is responsible for the FCT killings, for the one going on all around the state. So it is high time we stop playing today. Some people, the way they come out to comment, I sincerely hope you don't get to experience firsthand. If you reach out to people who have actually gone through this insecurity thing, who Nigeria has happened to, oh God, maybe your perspective is going to change. For everything you come out and you want to twist it and it becomes cruise to you, or you want to use it to defend the sitting government, I am forced to say, I would like to say, I make these people experience and force and make them see, but I won't say that. I'm saying you don't wish such a thing for yourself. You don't even come outside to comment this. Only if you know firsthand what these people are actually really going through. Alright, on this note, we have come to the end of a new. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of your day.